prototype Kavanaugh. Young man that I know quite well. 7 wins, 13 losses. 28 years old, 5 feet 9 inches tall, 225 pounds. Lives in Austin, Texas. Freestyle fighter. One thing about Andre, he's always looking to finish. He has absolutely got thunder in his hands. I've seen him drop guys many, many times. He's got great hips, great takedowns. The only problem that Andre Kavanaugh gets himself into is when he finds himself on all fours, unable to get up. Tremendous fighter, tremendous fighter. The 7-13 record is by no means indicative of his skill set, in that he's taken some ill-advised fights, I would say, that he wasn't ready for. Short, fights that were taking short notice, things of that nature. Now he's going to be taking on a young man in Kennedy Nzechukwu. I just call him Kennedy. 6'4", 215 pounds, 25 years old, out of Fortis MMA. He likes the ground a lot, and he's a tall dude to be fighting the ground at 6'4". He's undefeated as a professional. He's 3 wins, 0 losses. They call him the African Savage. We've watched him fight several times, and he is a savage. What he's going to end up having to do tonight is try to, and again, this is knowing both fighters pretty well, and not that it matters a whole lot, but I think that Kennedy's best bet is to try and survive the onslaught of Andre Kavanaugh. That might be from a rush, a haymaker type punch, what have you. And if you can get it to the ground, force Kavanaugh to fight on the ground, and then use those long legs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is being brought to you by Swole O'Clock. It is scheduled for 3 rounds in the XKO heavyweight division. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the next bank blue corner. He's a freestyle fighter. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 230.5 pounds. He brings to the cage 7 victories and 13 defeats, representing Team Kavanaugh. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, Andre, the prototype Kavanaugh. And across the cage, fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner, trained in wrestling. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in at 225 pounds. Bringing to the cage 3 victories, 0 defeats, representing Fortis MMA. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, Kennedy, the African Savage, Nzechukwu. Referee Aladdin Martinez.
So obey the rules. Touch gloves. I'll call you back out.
All right, folks, don't blink. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Andre, the prototype Kavanaugh, the African Savage, Kennedy Nzechukwu, representing Nigeria.
Boom, and there's that takedown I was talking about. Kavanaugh, big slam. Andre Kavanaugh, man, I mean, I'm surprised Kavanaugh didn't go for some of his punches, that he wanted to grapple like this against Kennedy. Because Kennedy, I mean, that's kind of Kennedy's thing, right? Is the grappling. I think Andre's probably...
my jaw is dropped open right now to see
Well, and Kavanaugh
How
right now.
quickly Andre Kavanaugh
Well, Kavanaugh's always been a
took the cage.
I mean, that's always been his thing. And there's the roll, and he needs to stand up right here.
Now they're back to their feet. Now they have a fresh start.
Now watch for the punches by Kavanaugh. Well, he's not having a. Boy, he really wants to get this to the ground, which surprises me because Andre, to me, is like, you know, Andre's skill set is, you know, use your hands.
Kennedy.
Boy, and right there, don't give up, you know.
Kennedy, the African Savage, Nzechukwu, starts up with a rear naked choke, standing up way too high. Andre Kavanaugh pushes it off. Kennedy Nzechukwu on the back of Andre Kavanaugh, uppercuts.
And this is where Kavanaugh often struggles, is if a guy gets his back, he's got to turn into him, get his back against the cage, use elbows, whatever the case may be. You cannot, you're Kavanaugh, I mean, if I'm Kavanaugh, I'm using punches. There, now he's got to turn quicker, a little more swift.
To the midsection of Andre Kavanaugh. Here comes the elbows. One thing about Kennedy Nzechukwu, he doesn't rush into fights. He takes his time. I think we've mentioned this before watching his fight. You expect him to be a little bit more aggressive. This may be the opportunity that he will bring that out of the wheelhouse.
Right, and right here, Kavanaugh needs to turn hard and turn fast because he's just going to get plugged. I know Andre's a tough guy, but this is no way to make your night.
20 fights under the belt of Andre, the prototype Kavanaugh, fighting out of Austin, Texas, says he's always looking for the finish.
He is, and I mean, you can tell by the way that he went in there. And Kennedy, I mean, I think Kennedy was a little surprised with the power and aggressiveness of Kavanaugh.
It really was, but you know, that's going to prepare him. Training out of Fortis MMA under Saif Saeed. 4 fights under his belt. Here he goes, and dropping hammer fist.
That's it.
Nothing that he could have done to stop that.
Well, and that's about the 3rd or 4th fight that Kavanaugh's gotten stuck on the ground and gotten tanked that way.
The Prince from Africa, your winner, Kennedy Nzechukwu.
Yeah, Nzechukwu, what a...
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes and 40 seconds into round number 1, your winner, TKO, due to strikes, Kennedy Nzechukwu. All right, fight fans, I'm in here with Kennedy Nzechukwu. 2 minutes, 40 seconds into round number 1. I've said this before interviewing you. Damn, you are tall as hell. Give me your thoughts on this fight.
I just thank God. I want to give all glory to God for putting me here and giving me the strength to perform. And I want to thank my coach and my teammates. Well, my teammates which are not here. I want to thank my mom, because right now she's suffering from Lou Gehrig's disease. So I put her in mind every time I train. And I want to thank my coach. He pushed me so hard. Actually, I couldn't get a fight for a moment, but I thank Andre Kavanaugh for taking the fight, and I also want to shout out for my boy who passed away. He got run over by a car, Jared Ray. And I want to, that's it, man. Pretty much it.
Pretty much it. You know, definitely to the fight, it came out quick. Andre Kavanaugh came out quick shooting in, giving you an onslaught. You stayed poised. You stayed calm. You stayed collected. That is what they train at Fortis MMA. That is why you are 4-0, undefeated in your corner. UFC fighters, hands of steel. Saif Saeed, the hell of a coach, and Rashad Coulter. What is next for you, sir?
Another light heavy. I'm going back to light heavyweight, and I'm going to get a fight there, probably next month. And I really want to thank my coach because he's been like a mentor to me, and my pastor too. And just thank the audience and the crowd that came out. I appreciate it.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're in great company. Ramiz is in your corner. The fight fans are in your corner. The Prince in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Kennedy, the African Savage, Nzechukwu.
What is up, XKO? I am standing here next to James Duncanson of J. Duncanson Roofing. James, tell us a little bit about your new business that you have going.
Well, we've got a commercial roofing company at JDR Commercial Roofing and Repair. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to my reps that are here tonight. The J. Duncanson crew is in the house. Guys, if you guys have any kind of roofing needs, we are your people. Just give us a holler anytime.
James, we want to thank you for being a sponsor right here at XKO. Thank you for the support. Guys, we're going to take it back to an intermission right now, but stand by. We're going to have some more fights coming up next right here at XKO 40.